I'm Clara Chu. We have a guest from Baasid at the studio today. Welcome, Kevin.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, let's have an introduction first.
Yes, hello. My name is Kevin Dose, and I am a business development manager at BaaSid.
Okay, so before requesting you an interview, I studied a little bit about Baasid and about you, just to have an idea of what Baasid does. And I also read the white paper. And according to the work experience in the white paper, you have worked in manufacturing. And what I've known, you worked more than 10 years. You have more than 10 years of work experience at several global companies.
Yes, that's right.
And I was wondering what made you to work in blockchain and big data, and what are the projects that you're currently working on now?
Yes, as you correctly mentioned, I worked in manufacturer companies for around about 10 years and then decided to change into the IT infrastructure section. So a big reason for this decision is also just from a personal point of view to adapt to the changes that are happening in our society.
Yeah.
Because our society is moving from the production of physical products more into this kind of production of technique, things that you cannot see with your eyes.
Yes.
So you have now the fourth industrial revolution with all the, just mentioned big data, AI, blockchain technology developing, and I just wanted to be part of this development because I think it's more and more important in our society.
Right.
So yeah, currently I'm working at BaaSid. So what BaaSid basically does is we develop 100% decentralized database platform, which is based on blockchain.
Okay. You mentioned 100% decentralized DB network. What does it mean by that?
Well, if you have a look at the internet environment nowadays, you have lots of big online service providers, not to mention any names, but what those service providers normally inquire is a login process. So you have to have a login, your name and a password, and normally this information is saved on centralized databases by these companies. And the problem is, because the database is something physical present in our network, if I'm a hacker, I just can go inside, try to get over the firewall, and if I can get over the firewall, I can get all the data I want.
Right.
And BaaSid uses the concept of nodes in a decentralized environment. So in easy words, we have three core technologies: split engine, IPFS nodes, and blockchain nodes.
Okay.
That means that we split information in small pieces and then distribute it on a decentralized network, which is IPFS and blockchain.
I see. What differentiates BaaSid from other blockchain technology or other blockchain companies?
Well, first of all, we are not blockchain only. Blockchain is a kind of technology that is combined with other technologies as well, such as IPFS, which you can think of as a decentralized storage, like a BitTorrent, for example, and our split engine. So it's more of a combination of only using blockchain, and is used for security, for information security.
Okay.
Yes.
And which exchange is Baas listed? And also, who are the partners that you're working with?
Well, we have several partners now we are working with on a global space. One of them is Oracle, quite a famous American software company. So what we are currently doing with Oracle is we're working on a health care model, which is a kind of an application that is planned to be used in Korea in cooperation with various hospitals, which name I'm not allowed to announce yet, but yeah, it will be a big platform where BaaSid is mainly used as a technique for verification of personal information.
Okay.
And also the safety, the safe storage of, like, because it concerns information about your health. So this is more like it's a very sensitive information. So we try to save this as safe as possible on our network. And the second big partner is Germania, which is the biggest game company in Taiwan. So our Baas token at the moment is listed at 6 different exchanges, including most notably the IDAX. Then we have Coinbine, and we have also CoinJest and Bimax in Korea. and also Bitcoin APEC, which is a Japanese cryptocurrency market, and Starbit.
Oh, cool. And this is actually the last question for the interview today. Regulatory sandbox was an issue for a while, and it is now too. And in your opinion, what regulations should be adjusted the most for the cryptocurrency and blockchain?
So you have to, I think it should be somehow combined with the more and more stricter GDPR, which is based on the protection of information security. So what sandboxes and also regulations should do is enable companies or projects as us to be able to engage in business projects, being able to work together with banks or game companies without having to face any legal problems. So it should be, because you can think about blockchain as a kind of an investment tool like coins, but we are kind more of a security solution. So you should strengthen these points, the actual usage, the benefits of blockchain, and employ them in the sandbox, and also have then regulations coming from this kind of sandbox tests.
I see. Well, today we had an interview with Kevin Dose from BaaSid, and next week we'll come back with another guest.